So like I said in the original, intro and prelude to this episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Iran problem. It's not, in my opinion, it's not really a problem. Iran has given a certain set of stipulations, don't dick around over there, and they're not really gonna start crap. That's the bottom line. And you have to give it to Iran for a small point, is they are a sovereign nation, and they have every single right to say, hey, we're not going to accept this within our borders. However, a lot of Americans have seemed to have forgotten that out of all the Arab nations in the Arab Springs, and even higher than the Saudis, per person, the Iranians were some of the biggest supporters of America after we were attacked by Al-Qaeda. There was actually marching and protesting in the streets that it was not, Muslims. It was this terrorist organization that may or may not have been supported by United States CIA or MI6 or whoever it was or whoever it wasn't, and that's a little vague. I haven't seen the facts, so I don't know. However, I do know that Iran was one of our bigger supporters in the region that protested their actions and actually supported us until we invaded Iraq. But they did very, very strongly support us, and rightly so. Muslim religion, Islam, does not condone just radical violence, in my understanding from speaking with Muslims and from what I understand of the Quran. It's not a violent religion, and they want to do everything that we want to do, live, be prosperous, and be strong and moral people. And granted, I'm not really, I'm not really of any general faith group. I have a set of morals and a code which pretty much align with almost all religious backgrounds, which is don't hurt people, just don't be a douchebag, don't hurt people, don't steal from people, don't kill people, don't do these things, and I've done all of those things, but I'm in the military, so I have to do these things occasionally, and I understand that I may not be forgiven, but I digress. Iran really, in my opinion, and it doesn't need to be attacked, embargoed. It doesn't need to be contained. I mean, from an avid Westernized Muslim country who supported us in our retaliation, our hunt for extremist Muslim factions. We should actually support them. They're a technologically advanced country. They need to be brought into the fold as equals, in my opinion. Hey, if you can build a nuke, you clearly know how shit works. Now, getting your society to work properly has been the problem for almost all civilizations. And maybe this would be something that we could all learn, hey, share information. This works for us. What works for you? Iran maybe needs some of our pointers. Maybe some equal rights, some humanitarian points. Maybe we need something. Maybe breakdown of our moral structure a little bit needs to be revamped And since there isn't a real heavy influence of that in our culture, maybe that would be something that they could, impart to us. Regardless, it's all speculation, and this is all my opinion. But you're all welcome to comment on it and pose your own theories. So, thanks for watching, and the next segment will be much more informative, and I'm sure it'll be a much talkier segment. So, we'll be right back after this short break, and thanks for watching. So hi, this isn't really a commercial, but it is a small break from what I was talking about. Whatever it was, because this is a small break and this is standard. Now, a lot of the info and a lot of the things that I've been brought my attention to are within considered conspiracy theory news, and one of my bigger points that I grab a lot of my news from are InfoWars, Nightly News, and the Alex Jones Show. If you would like any more information that I actually get some of my information from, and it's very good information. They actually quote their sources. You can check them out, and it's at planetinfowars.com and infowars.com. So please check them out, and it's a very good source of information for those of us that like to know the truth.